Hello, Cancer. Hello, Pisces. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. How are you? Happy Sunday. Just in under the gun here. It's been a week of really not being able to connect much. How are you faring after all of this energy, this retrograde, and then the full moon, and then we had the eclipse. Now, I know I'm a Pisces moon, and for me, it affected me a lot because it all happened whilst in Taurus season with a retrograde, right? So I'm a Taurus sun and a Pisces moon. So it's been exhausting for me. Let me know in the comments how it's been for you. So thank you for clicking here. If you are brand new, saw a bunch of people come in over the last little bit over the last few days, a bunch of new ones. So if you are one of the new ones, please let me know in the comments. I want to see you, feel your energy, know who you are. Please exchange energy with me by hitting the thumbs up or leaving me a comment or an emoji or all of the above. We are going to look here for you at the Psychic Tarot. We'll start here. Oh, who are we reading for? Right. Charlie's like, well, who are you reading for? I'm going to read for Pisces first. So Cancer, if you would head on your way, just go ahead and scroll to the right. You will find your place. Be there with you in a second. All right, Pisces. Here we go. If you're interested in a private read, you know what to do. Please look below in the description. Look for the yellow dot, yada, yada. You know the drill. All the things you need are there to find me over at Wizio. All right, let's look at Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Crosswatchers, you're also always welcome. Pisces. Tell me about Pisces energy, please. For the week ahead, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Pisces. Pisces. All right, we got a jumper. We've got intuition, Pisces, which is very much what you are. You are intuition. Card number 2, which is the High Priestess, and it is your energy, Piscean energy, right? The knowing. One more. We've got rest and rejuvenate. Bottom of the deck, we have the base chakra, so the root chakra. Interesting energy. So I feel like, I feel as though you're about to have some type of, I want to say it's because you've been resting, or that you've been kind of like on the down low, not really talking with people, not trying to stay away from people, but it almost feels as though you're lost in the self, which I don't think is a bad thing. I want to say that your intuition is telling you that you need rest, that you've been working a lot, or you've been caring for others a lot more than you've been caring for yourself. Rest and rejuvenate is about connecting back to Gaia, connecting back to Mother Earth, right? It's not just about, locking yourself in the bathroom for 30 minutes to lay in the tub and read a book. It's really getting out, sitting on the ground, being with the earth, getting your feet in the mud or the sand, whatever it is. I feel like you have known the self. You've known for a while that you just need to sit down and rest. And for some of you, this could be a warning. If you're the person who's trying to stay ahead of your head shit by helping others, by just moving so you can stay ahead of what you don't want to deal with. Yeah, I think your intuition is telling you to slow down, sit down, rest, reconnect to the self, to the earth. Tell me one card here. This is the Voice of Souls Oracle. All right. Okay, there's a message of love coming for you. Pisces, you are going to receive a message of love. Oh, all right then. Well, we're just going to do that. We might as well, right? We got here karma. Interesting. Oh my goodness. Pisces, it is your karma that this message of love is coming to you. I love it. Now, 3 and 4 is 7. We can see that up there. To me, 7s are always aligned with heaven, with destiny, with things that are being done as they should be. And then we have love, which is a 3, which to me, of course, is the 3 of Cups. I feel like it's partnership. It's love. Yeah, it's the 3 of Cups. It's a message from someone that you want to hear from. This is not a message from someone you don't want to hear from. This is positive energy. This is love, and it is a message of love. So this is not coming from your ex whom you hate, who you think is a narcissist. This is from someone who's really kind and loving. This is someone who you're going to hear from as you are in this rest period. So I think that's why it's really important that you do listen to your intuition and rest, because I think it's kind of prerequisite sort of getting this message, I want to say. You have to learn to take care of the self in order to be able to love somebody else. We have don't let your past hold you back. Oh, that's very interesting. And that's South Node. That's Scorpio. That's where Scorpio is, right? South Node. I've got the window open, by the way, Pisces, so you're going to hear some sirens in the background, cars, maybe people. And sorry, not sorry. It's a beautiful day. I got the windows open. So it says here, be bold and make the first move. Okay. All right, then. Pisces, if you are not the Empress, you might be wanting to make the first move. Now, the Empress doesn't make the first move because the Empress doesn't chase. We already know that. So if you are the Empress, then it might not be you I'm talking about. But it says here, don't let your past hold you back. Communication is key. So it feels like you are asking to communicate with this person. Yeah, I feel like you want to communicate with them. And I feel as though they are going to reach out to you, I think, because there is a message of love coming, and we'll talk about that in a bit. We'll talk about it a little bit later when we clarify. And, all right, let's take a look here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Pisces, please. Tell me more about Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. Pisces. Maybe you are the Empress. Yeah. If you are someone who's got your finger in every pie. I'm just going to say, you're watching their children, watching your children. You're the person who loves on everyone, cares for everyone, and you love to do it. Because the Empress is all the queens, right? And the Empress can do all of that because she realizes she must, drink from her own cup before she helps others. And so she is also about self-care, right? In the midst of all of it. In the midst of, could be raising children, maybe you're on a farm and you're raising animals, I don't know what it is, but the Empress is always going to take care of the self. So I think that your intuition is telling you it's time for more self-care, is what I want to say. We have the Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Very interesting energy. Your abundance is about to show up. That's what I want to say. That's the first thing that Charlie said in my head. Your abundance is about to show up. Quickly, like in a place where you don't expect it. It's gonna show up. Whatever that abundance is to you. And I use that word because I want you to decide what the abundance is. Is it a person? Is it a job? Where's the investment going? Is it a bank? We've got the Ace of Swords, which is really interesting because we have a message of love over here. So we know that the Ace of Swords is present. Someone is going to be very honest with you about, I believe, being in love. Yeah. I think you're supposed to rest. So you are kind of top of your game because this person's going to just pop up in your life and rattle your chains. And this person is someone, I feel, if it is a person we're talking about, is someone who is bringing the Ace of Pentacles. This person wants to change your life. They want to open a new chapter with you, materialize a new chapter with you. They want to talk to you because they've been thinking about this whole situation for long enough. We've got the Hanged Man energy. Somebody has come to a realization or an aha moment, right? That's what we're doing in the Hanged Man, trying to look at the perspective of, all of it. Them, look at their perspective, look at your perspective. It is Piscean energy, so you're trying to feel their energy. How do they feel about it? Like you're looking at it as a whole, but I feel as though in this energy of the Hanged Man, you don't see this coming, is what I want to say. You don't see this surprise or this apology. I think you're tucked way deep into the Hanged Man energy here. All right, we have the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Put it here. All right. The World card, interesting. So I feel like if you are the Empress, you're open to this conversation. You might be the person who is, Yeah, the Empress doesn't chase. So Pisces, you could be the person who's going to contact the Empress. Or if you are the Empress, you're waiting for the communication. It's coming. Yep. It is coming for sure. And we have two indications of that here, right? Message of love. We get the card of love. And we also have the Ace of Swords, which indicates contracts and clarity and triumph. And we're going to get the lowdown. We're going to split hairs. We're going to figure out what's going on. We're really going to speak clearly about what we want. Yep, the Eight of Clubs, bottom right-hand corner, is on this card. So it also is quick communication. Of course, the Ace of Swords is quick-moving energy as well. But, we're being told here that it could be probably quick-moving energy, like electronic sort of communication. So I feel like there is somebody who wants to speak to you to find out what it is exactly that you're doing now. It's like they want to inquire about, what you're achieving, right? The mountains are about achievements. There's lush green all around here, right? The Empress is Taurus and Libra, and it feels like an extension of that. It feels like an extension of being very, very solid, very grounded. I feel like somebody here sees you achieving things, and that's why they want to speak with you. They may come at you. They may use it as an excuse. I don't think that they're coming at you because they say that you've had a glow up and that you have had a glow up. It's not because they want your stuff or your things. That's not what I'm saying. What I think is this person's been watching you achieve things. And I think that they're going to use that as an excuse to reach out to you. Like, hey, my gosh, I saw you got that award, or yeah, you look great, or I can't believe you landed that account, or it's going to do something to do with that, your achievements, I feel. I think this card was actually just in the Scorpio reading. Yeah, in the same spot. So we have the Hanged Man. And yeah, it feels like somebody's been going back and forth. I want to say you could be dealing with the King of Wands. We've got the King of Clubs in the bottom right-hand corner. Could be dealing with the King of Wands. Could be dealing with Pisces, although you are Pisces. Could be dealing with Taurus and Libra. We do have the World card, which is all the fixed signs, which are Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. I feel like somebody here, I don't think it's you, I think it's somebody else, is going back and forth. Back and forth, some days they're like, yeah, I'm going to go towards Pisces and I'm going to make it right. I'm going to say sorry. And other days it's like, no, I can't do it. I'm not feeling it. I can't do it. I'm not in the right energy. So I feel like the King of Wands wants to take action, but isn't really sure when to do that. This person, I think, really does feel love for you. We got card number 6, which is the 6 is the Lover's card in the tarot. I'm always, I'm primarily a tarot reader. Nonetheless, I feel like we have someone here thinking about the good days, the bad days. Did we have that many good days? Can the good overtake the bad? Like, there's somebody here who's really trying to think it out about when they're going to pop up, or if they should, or how they should do it. Something for them has ended. It's been some type of ending, an old chapter. So this could be getting them out of the Hanged Man energy. This person could be deciding that they're not going to sit around and think about it anymore. The King of Wands is present. So it feels like with the Hanged Man and the World card that we're no longer hanging around anymore. That I've got my answer. I think I'm going to go. I want to pop up. I'm not sure where to go. I'm not really sure if I should come with an apology. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles in the World card, please. So Charlie always gives me this rise above the bullshit when I see this. Yeah. It feels like with the 10 of Swords in the bottom right-hand corner that something ended between you two. And it could be conversation. It could be that it was harsh conversation, or maybe it was just intense, or maybe it just wasn't a good feeling, whatever it was. I feel like somebody wants to rise above the bullshit. Somebody who's now dreaming about you, thinking about you, wondering what they're going to do when they do speak with you. So it almost feels like somebody is manifesting in real time. Something has come to an end. We got card number 3, who is also the Empress. So there was probably an ending with the Empress at some point. But I feel like whatever happened after the ending is now coming to an end. And I feel like somebody's coming back because they want to give you this Ace of Pentacles. They've been dreaming about giving it to you, in fact. You could be the Empress. I think you are in this reading. We've got card number 15, and that is the polar bear, which is the one who forges the path. The leader, the one who's forging the path and moving forward. All right. Let's take a look here. And, you know, the polar bear never loses a scent. This person's coming back. They've not lost the scent, is what I want to say. Okay. I don't even know. Look at this. So we have the Emperor who showed up. And then we have the Judgment card. We have the Chariot. We have the Moon, and we have the Eight of Swords. Interesting. So there's the Five of Swords in the distance here, right? On the bottom of the deck. Why? Because somebody has been holding back or not saying anything. They've been holding back their feelings or how they feel. They feel very, very connected to you, but they've not said anything. They've not said anything because I think they're worried that there's going to be harsh conversation or it'll be too intense. There's somebody here who wants victory in romance. So let's take a look here. So that's the future energy there on the bottom of the deck. All right, so we've got the Emperor on board. So we have the true divine counterparts here. So the person I believe that's thinking about you, dear Empress, is the Emperor. You might be the Emperor. You could be the Empress, either way. So I feel like the Emperor has been achieving a lot of things, and so have you. This is what I think has been happening since you've been apart. I know that you've been apart because of the Judgment card, which is a bringing back together or reconciliation, or something you thought was dead and gone is going to be resurrected by the universe, not by you, not by them. The universe is saying it's time to give it a second shot. If you want it, it's there. It's coming at you. It's available. And if you want to take a second shot, you can. So whether you are the Emperor or the Empress, I feel as though that you do want victory here. I also don't know if you're ready to show your feelings. And I'm saying that because the Chariot is here, which is Cancer energy. And Cancer, I don't mean anything by it, you know, when I say it, but you just don't really, you have a really hard time showing your emotions on the surface. It takes a really long while to do that. And now we have the Page of Cups here. We could be looking at an age difference. Maybe someone is attracted to, or the Empress might be older than the Emperor, or vice versa. I feel like it feels as though somebody isn't quite showing their feelings because they're unsure. The Page is more for me affection than it is love. It also can be that someone is thinking new, like they're thinking that this is a new connection, which tells me that maybe you two haven't spoken in almost years, I think. Yeah, I do think that this person lives either at a distance from you or that you are distant from them at this time. They do want this new beginning. They do, but look, this is where they're at right now, in the Moon and the Eight of Swords. They don't know. They don't know what the path is going to be like. They don't know if this is going to work out between you, and so they're not moving forward just yet. But I do believe that they want to. I believe that it's time to rise above the bullshit, talk to the Empress. It's time to end this chapter and figure out if we're going to invest here. What is the challenge for the week ahead for Pisces, please? The challenge for the week ahead for Pisces. Ooh, it's silence. The challenge is silence. I feel like somebody wants to reach out to you, Pisces. And we are out of time, so we're going to go into the extension. We're going to talk about the messages of love. That communication is key. It says here, don't let your past hold you back. So be careful of, this person is not like the people in the past. This person is not like anyone from the past. I really feel like this person is someone that you haven't spoken with for a while. We've got the High Priestess twice here. I feel like it's silent on both sides right now. And what I want to say is that your person is probably as quite as psychic as you. So they're probably either Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, or Leo. It could be Pisces, but also we have Pisces and Virgo here. And, it's psychic energy, right? It is. The Emperor as well as the King of Cups, right? Has the King of Cups in there. So I'm going to go for now. I'm going to go to the extension. If you're interested in coming there and watching me clarify and take this apart, we will do that there. Looks like somebody is, yeah, headed your way. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So it's somebody here that, yeah, looks like somebody who you would offer a cup to. Someone you knew was your person. This person, I think, is the one that we're talking about, the one that's coming back, the one who is going to make a snap decision here. The thing is this, is that this person, I feels that you are not the one who's going to give them stability. Yeah. So they may be someone who has decided that you might not be the one who will give them stability and love, but I think they're still coming together. They're going to find out whether this is a viable ace. Yeah. All right, we're going to go do clarifications. What are we going to talk about? Well, of course, we're going to talk about the messages of love and the love. Communication is key. How do you do that? Why are you supposed to rest? We have, there's communication coming to the Empress. This person, the Emperor, is probably going to start talking about achievements, wants to come back around, take you out, yada, yada. We're going to go into the extended, clarify it all, and find some more information for you. I'm out for now. Love you guys. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. I do appreciate you so. Thank you, Pisces. Bye-bye. Hello, Cancer and Crosswatcher. Thank you so much for scrolling over here. Told you to only take a second. How are you? I hope you're well. We are on a Sunday, and I'm right right before the week ahead, right? So we're looking at energies for the week ahead here. We're going to start with the Psychic Tarot and go from there. So Cancer, if you're interested in a private reading, please look below in the description. There's a dot there, a yellow dot, and that'll take you over to Wizio if you want to book me there. Readings there begin at $40. All right. And I love to see you in the comments, Cancer. So if you can muster a thumbs up and a little bit of comments, that would be lovely, because then I can kind of get to know you, get to feel your energy. Makes these much more exciting. Yes, these readings. All right, let's start here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, tell me about Cancer in the week ahead. Tell me about Cancer energy in the week ahead, please. Cancer. Cancer. All right, got one here. All right. Ooh, okay, just like that, huh? We've got movement, choices, decisions. Absolutely, looking at that we do. We have Triumph, which is the Judgment card, and we have Harmony, which is the Lovers. I don't know. You've been reading tarot long enough to tell me what that means, right? So the Truth card, of course, being the card of judgment, is something, you know, it looks like somebody is weighing the odds about whether they should resurrect something or not. Is it too heavy? It feels like somebody wants to make things even again. That's what it feels like. And Harmony, of course, is the Lover's card. It feels like it is in love. Someone here, you, Cancer, I feel wants to make something, wants to resurrect something. Something that you think is probably gone and done and dead. I think that the universe is giving you a chance to resurrect something. Some type of harmonious relationship. Some sort of love, someone you think is your soulmate or feels like a soulmate. This is the Voice of the Soul's Oracle. Let's take one of these. All right. Looks like there's going to be some forgiveness on the table here. We have the mirror effect. I think we have two people who are mirroring each other. So we have Harmony, right, which is the Lovers, which kind of is the mirror. And these two, I feel the same about each other. It feels like there's been some sort of a falling out. Well, the Truth tells me, the Judgment card tells me that this is another time around, or you want to resurrect it, or you think it's done, that it would never, ever come back to life again. But I think that through forgiveness, I think that forgiveness, if you mirror this person as they mirror you in terms of saying sorry or giving some type of forgiveness, I think that the truth is that there is harmony here. All right, tell me about Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, tell me about Cancer, please. For the week ahead, Cancer. Crosswatchers, you're always welcome, of course, always, always. But I do usually read from Cancer's point of view. All right, here we go. We've got your dreams need a practical plan and work through your fears. So you have a fear of coming forward to someone that you had an ending with. And could have been a Gemini, could be Virgo, could be Pisces. Oh, look at that. Personal issue reaches resolution. That's what this is. And it does say full moon in Cancer. So it is about Cancer energy here. So it says here, your dreams need a practical plan. It is the full moon in Taurus. So practicality is the name of the game. You might be dealing with a Taurus or a Pisces or a Virgo or a Gemini. And then we have work through your fears, the new moon in Scorpio. I know there's a new moon coming, but I don't know what sign it is in. Maybe you can tell me in the comments. So we have forgiveness. I feel like there is a new moon coming, right? On the next new moon, I feel like there is some type of, that's when you're going to have the energy to push past whatever you need to push past in order to get this back in line again, is what I want to say. Before you can get things back online. It feels like nothing's connected right now. We have change, okay? So there is going to have to be change. We've got indecision. You're not necessarily you haven't necessarily made the decision. It says I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Of course you do. You're very psychic, right, Cancer? Very intuitive. It says I understand that nothing can grow, pardon me, or evolve without movement. My apologies for all the coughing and stuff. It's allergy season. All right. I want to say that my throat wasn't giving me an issue until I started doing this reading. So I feel like you need to speak up. I feel like it's throat chakra problems. You need to speak up. You need to dispel fears. You need to work through your fears and speak to someone about something you want to make change. Nothing can grow without movement, and you're being asked to do that. You're being asked to move. Yeah, have some movement. Move forward to forgiveness. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Cancer in the week ahead, please. Cancer in the week ahead. Now, as you watch this video, Cancer, I don't know which of you are Cancers and which of you are Piscean. So please let me know in the comments which energy you are. If you are Cancer energy, maybe you have both. All right, here we go. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Week ahead, Cancer. We have the Ten of Wands. It's time to drop some burdens. Absolutely. I think it all hinges on this forgiveness. Charlie just showed me the hinge of a door. It was actually a door in a super old house. It feels like a house that's probably, I don't know, 60, 80 years old, maybe 100 years old. And I know because I saw it almost looks like the wood is oak and it needs to be, it's thirsty oak, like it needs to be oiled or something. It's an old house, and he showed me the hinge on the door. So I think this all hinges on forgiveness, whether you're going to ask for it or give it. We have the Six of Wands. I think you're going to drop the ego. Yeah, I think so. Because the Ten of Wands is about coming to the end of a cycle and unburdening the self. No longer going to carry around all of this heaviness. You know, people who have hurt you in the past over and over and over again. You've decided that you're not going to carry that around with you anymore. And I feel like this is dropping of the burdens, and this is the ego, right? This is, this is the Six of Wands, and this person is coming back, after the fight, which is it feels like it fits in here. It feels like you've been through some things in the past. The Six of Wands is, people admiring you, that you're coming back from the fight and you look pretty good, but it also is quite egoic, right? He's on his high horse, right? He's on his high horse. He's got the victory wreath, right? It's a little bit, I think you're going to drop the ego. I think you're going to drop the ego because you want the partnership, because there is something that began growing here. I feel like two people began growing something here. Just listening. Yeah, are you on my team anymore? Somebody wants to know, either you or them. I think it's you. The Three of Pentacles is, it's like a work in progress. It's the foundation. We are on each other's team. We kind of worked on things together. Could be projects, could be, other things. You already had something together that materialized here. But it feels like there is a separation now because there is truth and forgiveness. We have the Two of Wands, we have the Four of Cups, and we have the Four of Pentacles. Very interesting, because when I looked at the 3, I saw the 4. Charlie showed me this card, the Four of Pentacles. So it seems like we went from working together, being on each other's team, being friends, going out for coffee, whatever we're doing, to nothing. Yeah, we're silent with each other. Now we're not sharing. We're not sharing anything. The Four of Cups is just listening. Yeah, it feels like you want victory now with someone who offered you a cup of love. So someone who offered you their emotions. I don't think you were prepared to take it at the time from this person that offered you their emotions, Cancer. But the Four of Cups is indicative of this one cup sitting up here, right? The one that this person is ignoring is on the shelf. And we have the 3 cups here. You'll notice there's 2 goblets and 1 of wine. So it feels like that possibly you weren't interested in a connection at this time because the wine in the cup tells me maybe you're still dating. Maybe you just didn't want to settle down. Maybe you weren't interested in having 2 cups here. I think that you were still, I think you were afraid of commitment. There's a skeleton here. Feels like you were afraid of commitment in that cup. We have 2 wands here and the 10 of wands. So I feel like you're going back to the crossroads. You're at the crossroads of your life. You need to make a decision to move forward in a passionate way. I feel like you will, because there's 2 and 1 wand is 3. And she's got 1 wand in her hand there. That's 3. I feel like you are going to depart, Charlie said. You're going to depart pretty soon, and you're going to, I feel, you're going to listen to your passions. And I think that's how you're going to move forward. I think that at the time you weren't ready, and so it went silent, I think. Yeah, but I feel it's time for you, if you haven't already, to drop the ego if you're going in for forgiveness. The Ace of Swords, it looks like there's communication after a long period of silence. So we have 9 swords altogether. It's time to drop those swords when we get them to the 9. The Ace of Swords says, I want clarity. I want truth. I want honesty and transparency. And the 8 of Swords is I just need to be able to move forward. Like this person here feels, her hands, her eyes are covered. Her hands are not available. She feels like she could get hurt at any moment. And we have the 7 of Pentacles here. So I feel like somebody has grown a business or grown by nurturing the self. It's time to communicate. It's like somebody here, I think it's you, is thinking about time that's passed here. It's been a long while that I've been in the 8 of Swords, not able to say anything. But I think that in the future, the Ace of Swords is here. I think you are making communication with somebody here. All right. So I feel like you have deep feelings for this person. You developed deep feelings but didn't say anything, I think. 3 and 2 is 5. It ended up in a lack. You didn't say anything. You ended up pulling away. 8 of Cups is here. You ended up pulling away from this situation. But now I feel like you want to unburden yourself from this situation. And that's why you're going back to the drawing board, which is the 2 of Wands. I feel like you're going back there for some sort of forgiveness, to see if there still is anything there. Just listening. You've been looking really closely at yourself. I think you're aware. You're self-aware. And really, if you don't have self-awareness, it doesn't matter what you have in this life. It doesn't matter how many billions of dollars you have, but if you're not self-aware, you've really got nothing. I feel like you've become self-aware, that you realize you were acting in ego, that you realize that you pushed this person away because you thought that there was something better out there, or that maybe you were dating a bunch of people at a time. Maybe you weren't ready to settle down because you didn't know who your person was. And that's the truth, right? It doesn't have to be for any sinister reason. It can just be that you made decisions for your life that you had to make for your life, and that's okay. It's okay. It doesn't make you sinister or mean or anything. But I feel like you kind of make choices out of ego, is what I want to say. So I think that that's something to take in, that sometimes you make choices out of ego. And I don't know what that means for any of you, but please take it as it resonates. You're about to lift the mask. You're about to lift the mask of silence. I feel like you didn't show this person any of your feelings, Cancer. And there was a mask on that you couldn't show them. It doesn't feel like you didn't want to, but it feels like you're used to living behind the mask, being whoever you want to be, showing people your rising sign, whatever that is, but not really showing people who you really are. I think when it comes to someone digging into who you really are behind that mask, I think you go cold, you go silent. And I think that's a cycle that you're in. So I think you get it to the Three of Pentacles, whatever it is, if it's the person you clicked here for or not, whatever it is, you get it to the Three of Pentacles and then you hide behind the mask and then you go silent. It's like you think you want it at first, but then you realize you really don't. I think you do. I think you have deep feelings of connection here that you want with somebody. And I feel like you think that it's rotted out the bottom, that it's too far gone. There's too much sickness. It's not in very good health. I think that you are feeling as though it's not working for you. It's not going to work for you. We have the Seven of Pentacles here. So you are taking your time to think about this situation. I feel like you've been waiting for the right time to go in with an Ace of Pentacles. That little cat on the bottom right there is playing with that Ace of Pentacles here. I feel like you want to give somebody reciprocity. I feel like you've been trying to figure out a way to say that. But what I want to say is that that even though you two are apart, Eight of Hearts in the bottom right-hand corner, that there still is a really deep connection here, that you still feel a very real and very deep connection to somebody here. We have the King of Pentacles. So maybe your financial situation has gotten better. That could be a reason that kept you away as well. Your financial situation could be better. But if we're not talking about finances for you, it's just that you really needed time to go over the self, to figure out what makes you balanced. Where is your money at? What are we going to do? Maybe you have children. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you are looking for ways to be generous, that maybe you're a lot more down to earth since going over the self and realizing it was ego that got you into the Four of Cups in the first place. The Three of Cups, which is the reunion, or I want to take you out, or it's a third party possibly. I don't usually see it as a third party, but I can't ignore that the mask is next to the third party. So what I want to say is I feel as though you just wanted to keep dating, that you were kind of trying to find out what exactly it is that you wanted. And so you may have broken away from this person with the Eight of Cups. You may have withdrawn your energy because you were scouting other people. Yeah. I feel like this person doesn't know who you are really. I feel as though that a Tower comes into the situation, because in order to be able to have this reunion or this happy time or this date or whatever the Three of Cups represents here, I feel as though a tower must fall. You must have a huge upheaval and change. I feel like there is some change that is coming up in the very near future for you that is going to force you to drop your mask. It's going to force you to actually bring your feelings to the surface and tell this person how you feel about them. Because right now I feel it's in the Pentacles energy. It's in the 3 and the 4. You guys built it up to the 3 and now you're silent. Tell me what is the challenge that is coming up for Cancer in the week ahead, please. Cancer. The challenge for you is communication. There it is. Yeah. It is the communication that's the biggest challenge for you next week. And it does depend on you, I feel. I feel like you're the one who walked away or withdrew your energy because you wanted to do other things. And now you're thinking about this person who qualifies as the lover, right? And you want another chance. There we go. So something has ended for you. I feel like you have transformed your energy, or you are in a transformational energy. It's an aha moment or a realization. To me, with the Death card and the Judgment card together, it's like something ends. It's something that ended in your life that really brought focus. This could be the end of a life. This could be the end of of a thought pattern. It could be something that happened in your life that came to an end that you never expected would come to an end. And it really gave you a different perspective on this whole thing here. You may have lost someone, and if you did, I'm sorry. We have the Five of Cups. It made you realize that how you, it gave you realization that you are sad about how things ended in the past and that you want new stability with this person here. Yeah, you're going back to the crossroads, and that's where we go here. We start on this part of the reading here. So I feel like you are thinking about reopening communication with this person. I don't think the universe is letting you get away with it, to be honest. I think you're going to do it whether it's time or not. I feel like you're going to have to drop the mask. Something is going to happen where you're going to have to drop this mask and learn to live in the 3D without the mask. And I think when you learn how to do that, I feel like there is some sort of something on the table. You want to speak to somebody here. Tell me about the conversation. It's the conversation Cancer wants to have. I'm very attracted to you. I would like to start again. This person of yours, Cancer, I think is someone that you're attracted to because they're a real go-getter. They know how to get what they want when they want it, and they're not asking you for permission. I think you like that about them. They're a little bit of a rebel. They've also been through a lot of stuff in their life, and I feel like you have feelings for them. I feel like you have deep romantic feelings for this person. There it is again, the Judgment card, and we're going to heal it. There's the Star. So we've got Aquarius energy here as well. There's going to be some sort of pointed conversation between you. I'm going to go for now, Cancer. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate... Oh, wait. Yeah, Charlie said you can't leave a tower unattended. He never lets me leave the tower unattended. Tell me about the tower. What's happening with the tower energy, please? What's happening with the tower is it's shaking you out of your Hanged Man energy. I feel like you've been there for a while thinking about a long-term relationship. The Four of Wands is showing up. You've been juggling your thoughts while you're in the Hanged Man energy. You've been juggling your thoughts, trying to come to a realization about this Four of Wands. And I feel like the realization is that you really are in love. You really do want a long-term relationship with somebody. And you want probably Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be the Emperor, or maybe you're after an Emperor here. We have the Three of Wands, which tells me that your ships are ready to come in because you've been manifesting it. We've got the Magician on the bottom of the deck in the future. All right, now I'm going to go. Are we good, Charlie? We're good. All right, I'm going to go. Love you guys. I'm off for now, Cancer. Bye-bye.